Yeah, fish on. Whoa, 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 okay. Half decent fish. Ooh, there's a big flathead. Look at this. How we going, guys? Welcome back to another video. Not really a planned fishing trip, bit of a spur of a moment one. So I don't really have a plan. I'm just coming out for a fish. First off, I'm going to throw around the 4-inch bait junkie grub in that cream and soda pink colour. See how we go. I'm sort of in the middle of the lake, between the south end and the north end. There's nothing on the sounder, but I just basically was driving and thought I'd stop here. Still so much bait down the south end of the lake though. I could see bait everywhere when I was coming up. Oh, something just hit that lure then. Oh, yep, there we go. Fish on. Nice one. Oh. It's a bloody tailor. He looks legal though, so we'll keep him for bait. That tailor I got in the last video. Oh no. Snap me. Typical for tailor. Bugger. Alright. Put on a fresh jig head, fresh plastic. Typical to lose a bloody tailor using only 8-pound leader. Happens more often than I'd like. Ooh, hit then. There we go. Fish on. Whoa, 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 okay. Half decent fish. That's pretty crazy. First cast, got that tailor and lost it. Re-tied back on, first cast again. This feels like a solid fish. Like a real solid fish. I'd say it's a good flatty because he hasn't done anything crazy just yet. Alright, I got leader. Oh, it's not a flatty, it's actually a jewie. Nice. Well, there it is. 69 centimetre. I was not expecting that, but very happy to get it on that 4-inch bait junkie grub in the cream and soda. Safe to say that pink plastic, I'll be using them more often now. we'll get this little one back. Well, it's pretty happy with that Dewey on that cream and soda grub. I know the grubs work, but now I'm pretty confident that pink lures work as well. Got that flatty on it the other day, and that Dewey now. Basically within 2 casts, I got that tailor, which snapped me off. Quick retie up, cast back out in the same spot. Bang, got the Dewey. I didn't think it was a Jew. He wasn't playing up like a Jew. Thought it was a big flatty. But pretty happy with that. It's a great start. Oh, another whack. That was fresh out the pack too. I didn't even put any scent on that plastic. Just goes to show, doesn't matter. Oh, there we go. You are kidding. 3 fish in 4 casts. In a random spot where there was no bait. There is nothing on the sounder whatsoever. Well, does this even count? One of those, are they grinners? Yeah, hooked him up under the gills there. They're a nasty looking fish. They've got a nasty set of teeth on them. I wonder if they're any good bait, those grinners. Let me know. Anyone used one of those grinners for bait before? I don't see how they wouldn't be good for bait. Still though, 3 fish in 4 casts. Not bad. We're just pulling up to a random spot with nothing on the sounder at all. I was in 10 metres of water. Then it came up to 8. Now I'm going back down about 9.5 now. I am sort of drifting the other way, so oh, something just grabbed that. I'm going to move just back up there and do this drift again. See what happens. Fish on. I think they're big salmon. They're big. Yeah, they're salmon. I can see them jumping out of the water. Donkey salmon too. 65 centimetres. There's heaps of these around. In 3 metres of water. I'm going to keep this one, but fish on. Wondering if it was going to follow it. Hit me on the first couple of little hops. And then yeah, he's obviously chased it. It's only a little flathead. Micro flathead actually. and foul hooked under the belly. Ooh. Probably the smallest one I've caught in a long time. I had something hit me lure twice on that last cast. He was hanging around. One more cast on top of him. And we've got him. We got a nice little flathead. Well, there it is. Just a small flathead. I just switched over from that pink grub because I wasn't getting much. I've moved around a fair bit today, following all the bait around. There's tons of bait around me at the moment. I'll keep casting at it. But yeah, just a little one. You can see a whole bunch of bird sitting on the water over that way. So I'm going to scoot over there and drop the vibe down. Let's see what we can get. Alright, so I sort of moved so I can drift towards where the birds are going. But as I was slowing down, pulling up, I seen a couple of big arches sitting on the bottom. So I've just thrown my vibe down. See if anything's interested. Oh, there's something. Definitely not big. Geez, he whacked it. Of course. Bloody tailor. It's a good sign, but man, there's fish busting up crazy over there. Birds are smacking the surface. Come on, settle down, mate. The lake is absolutely on fire. I started at the northern end and there was bait and fish just busting up everywhere. In the middle, sort of just past Pulbar heading back towards Wando. And they're just everywhere. Ooh. That was a whack on the drop. Oh. Yeah, bloody tailor. Fortunately, there's no size to these tailor, so can't even keep them for bait. But normally where these little ones are hanging around, there'll be a jewie somewhere. Oh, he's messed himself up there. I've never seen so much bait in the lake before. Doesn't matter where I go, there's just tons and tons of bait. You'll probably see on a bit of footage, I took a bit of footage of some that was near the boat earlier. Fish on. It's just another tailor. Little flatty. Need the pliers for this one. Well, there it is. Just a small flathead. Well, we're catching. Okay, so we've got a fish. Just switched over from that pink grub to a bait junkie prawn in the smoke fire colour. Just testing out what's going to work, bright colours or darker colours. My mate said he's been getting a few this morning on darker colours. Nothing too crash hot. Little undersized flatty. On that smoke fire 3-inch bait junkie prawn. 3/8 jig head, 2/0 hook. And that was first cast on the darker colour lure, so throwing around that purple haze before and the pink grub, didn't get nothing. So I put on the smoke fire prawn and a motor oil jerk on the other rod. So we'll mess around with those colours for a little bit, see what happens. Oh, there we go. Fish on again. Oh, he dropped it. He dropped it. Oh, there we go. He came back. Just let it sink back down as soon as he dropped it. He's come back and grabbed it. Very nice. Nice flatty. Well, there we go. 45 centimetres. Actually might keep this one for lunch. Wouldn't mind getting another one this size as well. Yeah, this one's going in the esky. Alright, so we bled that flatty and gutted him. Threw him straight on ice. Keep it nice and fresh. Since this smoke fire colour is working, I'll play around with it a little bit more. See if we can't get a couple more fish. There we go. You are joking. 3 casts, 3 fish. Smoke fire bait junkie prawn 3-inch for the win. So you're talking to my mate who's down the other end fishing the lake. He told me that the dark colours are working. I was getting nothing on the light colours. So it helps, you know, to get a little bit of info for some people, from people that are on the lake already. Nice little bream there. That's 2 flathead and 1 bream in 3 casts. There we go. Fish on. You are joking me. That's 4 fish in 6 casts. Oh, there's a big flathead. Look at this. Look at this shit. Big flathead. I just hooked a small flathead and that big flathead just came up and smacked him. Now that big flathead's got my little flathead in its mouth. Holy crap. I don't know how long I should leave this in there for. What the hell just happened? What the heck? That flathead was about this big, but there was like a good 67 or 60 centimetre one behind it. I didn't know what was going on. I wasn't quite looking at it. And then the big flathead just smashed the little flathead. So I'm just going to let it sit there for a little bit. Man, that was nuts. That just blew my mind. I know if I put pressure on him, he's probably going to run and spit the friggin' thing out. Whew, that was cool. I've had flathead chase my lure up from 10 meters of water. I'm in 10 meters of water, and that big flathead just chased that little flathead up and smashed it. I hope I got that on footage. Damn. He is still running a little bit. He's taking a little bit of line, but not much. I think he's just sitting down there on it. What the heck? That was crazy. That was full crazy. But I'm not sure how long I should leave this. Hoping you got it by the head. I didn't quite see. I'm hoping that the little flathead didn't swallow my lure. So, hoping that's going to work out. That the big flathead gets hooked by the hook that's in the little flathead. If that makes sense. Alright, this is crazy. Loosen that drag a bit. Oh no, he spat it out. Or has he? He has. He spat it out. Crazy. He did. He spat it out. Look at the poor little fella. So this little flathead, it's not even tiny. But like if you can see, he's sort of missing some scales on the top. You can see where the flatties grabbed him. Spin on too, because the hook's pinned right in the top there, so I could have got him. He swam off nice and fast. But still, that was 4 fish in 6 casts. Too busy talking to the camera to notice that actual big flathead coming up to whack it. Caught it right at the end. Damn. Yeah, that was cool. Oh, there we go. You're bloody kidding me. You are kidding me. 5 fish in 7 casts in the one drift. Unbelievable. This one's a nice bream. There it is, 29 centimeters to the fork, 33 to the tip of the tail. Not bad. Oh, there we go. You are joking. What's that? 9 casts. Nine casts for what, 7 fish? 8 fish? What the hell? Okay, I got another bream, but there was a donkey flathead just following that up then. What is going on with these big flathead? Not a bad bream either. There we go, there's another bream. He'd be legal for sure. Again on that bloody smoke fire. I can't explain it. It's just fish after fish. Well, this is what you'd expect fishing to be like when you watch other people's videos. You think they just go out and just catch fish after fish. This doesn't happen. This hardly ever happens. You might see if it is the smoke fire or if it's just fish on fire. I'll try throwing the jerk around. There we go. You are kidding me. The fishing is on fire. This is nuts. It's just a little flatty, but mate, can't complain when it's fish after fish. There we go, fish on. Oh, he dropped it. Oh, this is crazy. Yeah, fish on. Oh, he dropped it. I do have a fish. Well, there we go. Jesus Christ. On cue with the smoke fire. Oh, he dropped it. There we go. Fish on. Fish on. He dropped it. That was a bream. I've just seen it as he spat the lure. Righto guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, I'm out.